picking up the lust for the same s3x. I am Prophetess Sade Gilmore, and I'm going to title this video that, because I'm going to go and re-share my testimony on how the Lord not only freed me from out of a same s3x relationship back in 2019, but He delivered me, set me free from that lust um, back in 2019. So I'm going to talk about that story, that's that story, that period of time, and I'm inspired to reshare it this morning specifically because I came across uh, the gospel artist that sang the song "Make Me Over Again." The gospel song. Some say his name. I saw a comment under the song that said his name is pronounced Tony or something like that. Tony. But yeah, him. I didn't know. Make a story short, that he had came out as somebody who is attracted to the same s3x. I didn't know that. And so, make a story short, I came across a video which led me to go and look at further videos. And I saw one of his interview videos where he was talking on how, although, yes, he was molested, he's not going to blame that on that. He take full accountability. And it it moved me to comment under the video. And so let's go, because I'm going to state this. That's exactly the reason why. It's not that you're blaming it or using it as a crutch or as an excuse, but as someone who was there, who went through something similar, I can't say mine was molestation. I would say mine was uh, my ex-friend took advantage of me. She betrayed my trust. She took advantage of me. Um, I never would have saw it coming from her, because this is somebody I'm friends with. I mean, we was close, ace boom coon, as people say. Uh, and I never would have saw it coming. And I guess you could say I let my guard down. I mean, that's your friend. Why wouldn't you? Um, she had spent nights over my child in my childhood home. I spent nights in her childhood home, where the house she was in at that time when I was 13. It's like, this is somebody, like, we were super close, right? And so, as I said, I went through something similar, and that touch that she put up on me that night at the age of 13 is what caused me to pick up the lust for the same s3x. Um, and so, share that, before I go further, say that to say that with him, I don't know who molested him, but that is what exactly caused him later on in life to freely come on out about entertaining the same s3x. Because that's not normal. Let's just boil the water out of the pot. This is no shade against nobody, but that's not normal behavior. My ex-friend touching me that night, that's not normal behavior. That's a spirit, and that spirit is not of God. Those ways are not of God. Let's be more specific. It's not of the Son of God. It's not of Jesus. And so let's go on. So with me, um, you know how they say if you don't acknowledge it, it's not there. I guess that's how I was living, because, and what I'm talking about from after that touch, because it happened to me at the age of 13. That incident, um, and I'm gonna tell you how I know specifically as I go on with the story. And why I say I guess I was living as if, oh, it didn't happen, because I was so on to guys, on being with a man. It's like it didn't really bother me to be with a female. Like it didn't stir up in me. The lust wasn't acting up. Um, Although I was approached by a female before I came to the Lord, but it wasn't like, oh yes, let me. No, it was not until the Lord got my attention in 14. It was not until, and what I mean, He got my attention, mean to follow, let Him work on me to give my life to Him. So the following year in 15, the Lord began to work on me spiritually. It was not until I want to say maybe that was 2018. I could recall it to a T. I just can't recall exactly the year. I was in my childhood home bathroom, and I mean, it's like I don't know if the Lord was stirring it up or allowing it to be stirred up, but baby, it was stirred up heavy. I don't know if the Lord was allowing it or He was stirring it up because it was getting time for me to have to face it. And I had been living it like it wasn't there. Like, oh no, I need you to face this. You've been running from it. You've been living it like as if it was. You know how I'm reminded of grief. You know how people they don't grieve. They just act like it never happened. And so I guess that's how I was living because I never acknowledged it. And so it's like when the Lord began to stir it up or allow it to be stirred up, one day I'm in the bathroom crying to the Lord. And I mean, I was just being all the way real with Him. And I told the Lord in tears, I said, Lord, I expressed to Him how I wanted to be with a female. And if it wasn't a sin, I would be with a female. I mean, I'm just being all the way real and raw with the Lord that day in the bathroom because it was being stirred up in me. It's like the Lord was forcing me to face what I had been hiding, what I had buried in me, what I was running from. And so, make a story short, didn't nothing change that day. Came 2019. Wow. Doing something that the Lord had me doing, I just say it like that. I was approached by a female for a same s3x. It started off like a friendship, but she began to make more further moves. And at that time, I was a little emotionally down. I had lost all hope kind of moment because I was thinking God was going to move at a time and it didn't happen. Boom, boom, boom. And so I began to lean on to her uh, emotionally, and one thing led to the next. Boom, we in a relationship, right? And the Lord allowed it. Let me say it like that. Not saying He agreed with it, but you know how they say, "Oh, don't nothing happen unless the Lord allow it." The enemy can't do nothing unless the Lord allow it. That's what I mean by that. And I felt so deep into it, talking about relationship wise, to where I knew I was in trouble. Because here it is, I love God. I know this is wrong. But Lord, I'm stuck. I feel like I can't get out. It's like sometimes the Lord will, I feel like, part of me feel like He was keeping me from it to protect me. But because I wanted it, I began to want it so bad. It's like okay, let me show you don't want what you think you want type moment. And true enough, sure enough, once I got in it and I got deep in it emotionally, it clamped on me. It began to have a strong hold on me to where that's the type of darkness I won't wish upon nobody. To be in the same s3x, entertaining the same s3x, but you love God. And I'm not talking about, oh, no, with your words. No, you don't experience God. No, you've been walking with God. You have this love for God, but you feel trapped in the same s3x and you know it's wrong. So now you wrestling. I gotta get into a point.